It's in the wee hours of July 28th, 2014. It's currently, as you can see, 3:17 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And about an hour ago, I just about an hour ago, I just wrapped up a day where I just got done trading the oil futures market for about 12 hours. And this is nothing more than a documentation of what I'm capable of doing. You're going to have to forgive me right now. I'm not normally my chipper self. As I said, it's 3:20 in the morning, and I just made my last trade a little less than an hour ago. So I'm really tired. My thought process is extremely low. So once again, bear with me. Let me go ahead and show you what happened today. So these are all the trades that I made. My first trade took place right around 2 o'clock, and my last trade, which was 46 fills altogether, so that's 23 in and outs, by the way. My last trade took place at 2:03 a.m. and that was right when I recognized, see, at 2 o'clock you have new market makers that come in, and a lot of you don't understand or know this, but for professional traders like myself, you have what's called positive days and negative days. The positive days is when the New York sewer rats, market makers, when they let you trade, when they allow you to make money. The negative days are just the reverse of that. The negative days are days where they don't allow you to do a freaking thing because you are too dangerous to the market to continue to pulverize the overall market or manipulate the overall market, whatever market that is. Whether it's the stock market, it's the futures market, whether you trade options, they control you. Other people, they really don't care. But the professional traders, the guys like myself, quantitative analysts, when you give you an example, when I go into a trade on a negative day, it is announced that a quant is in. That means quantitative trader. Look out, manipulate his ups and downs. Today happened to be a positive day where they took off the leash from my neck and allowed me to do what I do. So today, when the market opened, as I said, around 2 o'clock, it's Sunday, by the way. Well, it's Monday morning now, but it's Sunday. You know, it had been closed for since Friday around 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So from the very word go, I began to trade, and without going into all my trades, you can see them here. without going into all my trades. As you can see down here, profit loss for the day, I took them for 13,800. I had that up to over 15,000 right around 2 o'clock when the witching hour took place. I explained to you that at 2 a.m. that's when all bets are off. That's when the new shift comes in, and that's when playtime is over for the quants and professional traders. And so every move that you make, it goes south. If you're shorting, the stocks will go up. If you're buying long, your did I say stocks? The oil will go up. If you're buying long, the oil will go down. So I literally control and manipulate the entire market. Not just myself, there's quite a few others. So that 15,000 went down to 13.6 real fast on my last few trades. But I gave that money away because I suspected it was going to happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen. You're never going to know until you go in and out after that witching hour, that 2 a.m. period. And sure enough, like clockwork, my 24-hour period, or 12 hours of trading, is now in the negative, which means every trade that I make after I go to bed and wake up, every trade that I make will go south. So what I do is I take on trading partners. When I'm in a negative day, I will go in expecting to lose money. This only happens about 3 days a week. But when I go in, they reverse my trades. They don't reverse my trades. Forgive me, again, I'm very tired. They announce that I'm in, and that's when the manipulation process takes place. And again, it's just not myself. It's quite a few other quants also. So what I do with my trading partners, I have them live with me. You don't hear them because I have them silent. That way we don't hear all of 15 to 20 bells going off on every given trade. So when I say buy, they sell on these days. When I say sell, they buy. When I say I'm going in is what I mean. When I say I'm going in, they're shorting. And we do this 30 or 40 times a day. They make lots of money, and they pay me $300 a day. And so that's the way it works. Today was one heck of a day. I started this on July 7th. I started doing this trading July 7th. And since July 7th, today is, as I said, the 28th. Since July 7th, as you can see down here on the right, I've created $49,000. That's with a $20,000 investment. And that's with, I started out for the first week and a half selling 5 contracts. That lasted for and then about a week later, once I built up a little bit more capital, I went from 5 contracts to buying and selling 10 contracts. And then that lasted for a good week and a half. And then last week, I began selling 20 contracts. So that means every penny that moves north and south, I make or lose $200 every time it moves a penny. And that's what my trading partners do as well. So, as you can see down here on the right hand, profit loss year to date. I've only been doing this since the 7th. We're at I'm at 49,300, and so that's that. I'm going to go back to my charts, and I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Right now, this is a live market. It's 3:27 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, July 28th, 2014. Currently, crude oil is at $101.53. Okay, this is certainly a buying opportunity here. But what I'm going to do, so I'm going to go ahead and go in. You're going to notice on my chart here to the left, you're going to notice these green and blue lines. You're going to notice these highlighted blinking red lines. And these are not moving averages. I don't do moving averages. I create my own algorithms. And I want you to think of these red lines up here as an earth tube system. I don't know if many of you are familiar with earth tubes, but earth tubes creates oxygen and air and stable temperature into a home. When you bring tubes from under a home, subterranean, and then bring them up into your house, without going into too much of it, what you're doing is you're bringing air and oxygen into your house, and you're creating a stable temperature. It could be 90 degrees outside, but within your home it's going to be 68 all the time. So what that represents is oxygen. I've taken the coating from that, and I've incorporated that into my trading. Down below here, you're going to see these blinking fluorescent green and blue lights. That is the ether. Above our atmosphere is what's called the ether. Our world is constructed of numbers, and above our atmosphere there is information up there that is being passed on to certain people in this world. And if you understand how to tap into the ether and gather all of this information, this free information, you're going to be very successful at what you do. And that's what I do. And so this green and blue area, these are not moving averages. I do nothing that other traders do. I don't want to be like other traders. I want to be a standalone trader. As you know, in my God, I'm tired. As you already know by my my introduction video, I take nothing from nobody, and I create everything on my own. The name Wall Street Genius. Well, you better be real good if you're going to walk around with that name. So, at any rate, right now is a perfect opportunity to short the market. You see these green lines going through price? Okay, that is a perfect opportunity to short the market. But since we're at the witching hour, beyond the witching hour, the 2 a.m., whoever is handling my account is not going to let me short this market. If they do, I'm going to be very surprised. So my $13,000 that I made today, 13,800 that I've netted, is some of that's going to go bye-bye right now. So, but I wanted to illustrate and prove to you that I move markets. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. It just is what it is. So right now, as you can see, this long 5-minute candle. I hate calling them candles. I like to call them price points. Again, I don't like to be like other traders. We're at 101.47. And looking at my algorithms down here, I would tend to say that this is a very good time to short the market. So I want you to watch very closely what happens. Okay, my profit loss for the day is going to dwindle as soon as I go in. All right, that price point, that red candle, is going to go up. Watch this. So we're going to buy 20 contracts. And we are in, as you can see up here, at 101.45. Watch what happens. It's now at 101.46, 101.47. And so what happened was, it was announced that a quant is in. A quant is in. And now they're going to manipulate price. This should have kept going down. So right now, with me being at 45 and me shorting the market, oh, I'm sorry, I bought the market. Boy, oh boy, I am really, really tired. And it actually went up. So now, I feel like a fool right now. So I'm actually up 400 bucks. But watch what happens. They're going to bring it down. That's really interesting. See, there it is, 46. And there's 45. That's where I went in. And now they're going to short it. And this is going to fall. Why? Because I'm long. Look at that. So it's time to get out. Watch what happens. So now I'm going to sell at 45. Okay. So that was basically even money. Okay. Now I'm going to short the market. And watch how price goes up. First, what I want you to do. Right now what they're doing is they announced quant is out. Quant is out. And so now they're going to watch me. Okay? They're going to watch me and watch what I do. So I want you to just watch right now. Right now it's at 101.45. And I'm telling you right now, that is going to sit there. We're not going to get another price point for another 5 minutes. Let's just make sure. This price point right here started at 3:35 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there you go. So that thing's brand new. Now watch how it's just sitting there. You see that? It's just sitting there. Now it went up 46, 1 penny. You know, there's a lot of action going on. Look at all of these contracts being sold. For this hour of the morning, this is fantastic. I mean, you've got spikes of 200 and 300 contracts being sold. Many times when you turn on your computer at this hour of the morning, it is dead. So anyway, we're at 101.46. Hasn't moved. They're waiting for me. Okay, they're waiting for me. So what I'm going to do, as soon as I go in, I'm going to short it right now. Okay. Because this is a perfect shorting opportunity. I would normally do it 2 or 3 minutes later, but to save time, I'm going to go ahead and show you. So I'm going to short oil right now at 101.46, and look, there's still Well, there's 47. Now, here's an interesting situation. Do you see my blinking green, fluorescent green and blue? Okay. I created that so that when price is below that, it's almost always going to come back up and kiss it. So it's at 101.47 right now. Normally you would kiss that. The market will go up and kiss it, and then that's when you short it. So we're going to wait to see if they come up and kiss it. I expect it to actually go down a little bit more. They know how I trade. They obviously see my charts and my algorithms. They know what to expect from me. But the point is this, and I know I'm rambling, but please forgive me. It's very, very early in the morning, and I've been doing this now for many hours. So there you go. There's 40. So when it comes up and kisses it, it normally will go back down. Okay, so let's wait for it to come back down a little bit. So that's what it normally does. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and short it. So we'll wait for it to come down to 101.48, and then I'm going to short it, and then watch that take off. I'm probably going to lose anywhere between $800 to $1,000. But I want you to see so there's 48. So now I'm going to short it at 48. Again, 20 contracts, and watch what they do. Watch this thing take off. So I got filled, as you can see up here, at 101.48 for a short position of 20 contracts. Watch this. Watch how they take off. There's 49. My algorithm is forcing that price down, but they are going to manipulate this to the point where it is going to plow through my algorithm. It should not happen. Price should go down, but here we have a new price point, and they brought it in a minute early. This always happens to quants. Okay, there should have been about another minute left, or at least another 40 seconds left before that new price point or candle, as you can see over here on your hard right edge of the chart. They brought it in a minute early. Okay, well there's 340, so it should have come up now. But with quants, they will always bring it in, anywhere between 45 seconds and even up to a minute early. So here it's coming down. I bought it at 48, so I'm up 200 bucks. Watch what they do. Watch how they manipulate this. They're not going to let me have any more money. So I'm going to go ahead and quit rambling. Gosh, I'm tired. Watch how this new price point plows, and I mean plows through my algorithm. This should be, especially with, see that price point 10 minutes ago with the long red one? This is a perfect shorting opportunity. This should never happen. Price should not be able to plow through my algorithm, especially with that long price point over there. Well, the trade's going in my way. I'm very shocked. So right now I'm 48. We're at 45. I'm up 600. Okay, well, interesting. Personally, I think this is going to be a long lower wick, and then it's going to plow through it. Let's see what they have. What happens with this 5 minutes. So right now I'm up 600 bucks. Went at 48. again, I'm shorting, as you can see, and it's currently at 45. And that green line, which is not, do not mistake my charts with moving averages and things of that nature. I don't use those. Again, I create my own algorithms. They're loaded with big data. Okay, so again, I went in at 48 and I'm at 45, so I'm up 600. Let's see what they do with this. Thanks for hanging in there with me. See it? Look at that. Look at what just happened. Now we're up to 47. So that 600 is now down to 200. Did I tell you there's going to be a long, low wick? I think they're creating it right now. And they're going to plow through my algorithm. And don't worry about the other price points before, an hour before. You can see how they pass through the algorithm back there. That's a totally different setup. I'm talking about this particular setup. When I say setup, I'm talking about a minimum of 3 price points, or you traders like to call them candles. So now we're back down again to 44, and so now I'm up 800 bucks, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now I feel like a dummy. But they are staying consistent with this, with these lows of 45. This price point over here at 3:30 a.m. it closed at 45. This one here opened at 45, and now we're at 45. So that's very consistent, but it's hitting major resistance, as it really has been for the last hour or so. This is very consolidated area of price. So we got a new price point again, or candle, and we got it early again, as usual, when I'm in, or someone like myself. And please don't mistake that for arrogance. I am the least arrogant person. Trust me. Any of you that know me, my trading partners, past investors, know that there's no ego about me. It's just straightforward information. That's all it is. And see how they're plowing through it? Now they're up to 49. What did I say? This should have fallen, but because it's me, a little run is over. Oh, okay. So far everything I'm telling you is not true. Wow. Whoever's handling my account sure is going to make me lots of money here. But I'm so tired, I'm gonna go out. So once again, I'm short at 101.48. We are currently at 101.46, so I'm up 400 bucks. And they are just trying to decide what to do with me. They're trying, number one, they're being very patient and methodical. They're trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So, plenty of action. You know, the volume of these contracts are still very aggressive. But just to reiterate, I may close this out with a nice, decent little profit here. Just to reiterate, you know, I'm short right now, and what I'm trying to tell you is at 2 o'clock, it's what I call the witching hour. All of my fun time that I had today, again, I took in excess of $13,000 from the oil market today. It was very aggressive going up and down. They allowed me to trade freely. You don't do that every day. Today was a positive day for quantitative traders. People that basically know when the market is going up and when it's going down. Not everybody does possess that information. And don't get me wrong, many hundreds of thousands of hours over the past 3 or 4 years has gone into this. I have sacrificed much to know this valuable information. And again, please don't take this as arrogance. It's not me. So they don't know what to do with me. So since this is supposed to go down, why don't we do this? Why don't we're going to call it even here. We're going to buy it. We're going to cover this short, and we're going to go out. Let's see if we can go out with a nice little profit. Yeah, so we took a little profit there. Let's see how much. Seems like 400 bucks. We started with 13.6. We're up to 14.2. All right, so we picked up 400 bucks. We're now up 14,200 on the day, and 49,790 for the month. So let's go back here and now watch what they do. Let's watch what they do. Now something's going to happen. Now that I'm out, it's been announced. Quan is out. Now they're gonna make this thing fall. So why don't we do this? Since we made that money, we're going to give it back to them. We're going to make them. And this is what's great about trading with with someone like myself, is I can make things happen. So this market should go down. It really should. But since we were down, since we were shorting, and they left it alone, let's go in long and watch them bring it down. So let's buy long. Let's make them do it. Oh, wow, interesting. Okay, so I suspect that would go right back up again. Interesting. Boy, this is really a short situation. And I always like to get them right here. Oh boy, they know I'm here. Okay, so. Alright, so let's make it easy on them. Let's go long, since they're going long right now, as you can see, right? You know, everyone's trying to push this market up. Right? Take a look at your time and sales over there on the far right screen. You're trying to push it up, right? So let's do this. Let's go in short and let's make them push it up. So if I'm going short, they're going to allow those guys to make a little bit of money. So let's go short again. And we are in at 101.47. We're short the market. And look at that. As soon as I went in short, they go long. If I go long, they go short. Watch. It's going to plow through that algorithm right there. It's going to plow through that green, what I like to call the ether. That's where information is passed from institutional traders. Well, I get that information. It's either uploaded to me or it's downloaded, depending on if those price points are above or below. So again, to reiterate, we're short 20 contracts and at 101.47. And once again, I'm expecting this to go looking for higher pricing. Take a look at this algorithm down here. Look at all this price action. Very consistent, right? Look at this down here. Pointing up. Why would that be pointing straight up the last two price points? It wants to go up. But that algorithm that I created, oh, it's like a bulldozer when you're below it. Unless you're seeing divergence. And you are. Take a look at right here. Okay, so look at this low up here, this red price point, and this low down here. Now you have the same lows, you have the same low here, but you have a higher algorithm. That is divergence. That is a great time to buy. That is not a great time to buy, that is an ideal time to buy. So we're low, we're short right now at 47. And so here they go. There they go. They will find a way to take some more of those profits back. There's 49. I'm going to give them another penny. I'll give them 50 and then I'm going to get out. That way I'm not really out anything because I just made 600 bucks on that last trade when it actually went against me. I made $600 thinking it was going to go higher, but it didn't. So we're going to cover here and take that $600 loss, but not really a loss. Now we're at a $200 loss. And everything just seems to be going sideways. Well, I should have done this 2 hours ago. Okay, so obviously, wow, I feel kind of dumb now. So we're going to go out with a $200 loss on that trade. So let me just take over my money here. Alright, so we end the day, a long day, at 14,000. We took down here 14,000 and we're up 49,590 for the month. So anyway, I was really hoping that there would be enough action to where you would see what I see and how it's really beneficial to partnering with somebody like myself. So I'm going to go ahead and end this, and again, this was just an illustration to show you how manipulative this this market is. And if you don't know what side you're on, or if you don't know what side they're on every day, Today was a green day for me. I had the green light to do whatever I did, and I beat the crap out of them. On later on tomorrow, which is actually today, July 28th, when I start trading, I won't have that green light. So that's where I'm going to have to rely on my trading partners. When I will go in and I will lose money, I will go in, say if I go long, I'm going to have my trading partners short the market. And that way, you can beat those guys at their own game. And I might have to do that for another day before I get another green day. But at any rate, thanks for watching. I'm not expecting much out of it, but nevertheless, it was fun doing this. Bye.